Hi guys, in this video we're going to take a look at how to create static meshes from the different brushes and primitive shapes. It's a really good technique to know how to use, and it's also really helpful when you're trying to block out your map. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so after you've created the object that you want, you're going to want to combine all the different pieces that you use to make it into one large prefab object that you can place throughout your map. And in this case, I've created this little house out of both brushes and basic meshes as well. So we're going to have to combine them separately. So I'll start with the brushes. I'll select them all, and I'll come down here under Brush Settings and Show Advance, and I'll hit Create Static Mesh. And I'm just going to put mine in the Content folder, but you can place it wherever you want. And I'll just rename it real quick. And now I want to combine all of the basic meshes that I use to create the trim around the house. So I'll highlight all those, and I'll right click, and I'll hit Merge Actors, and I'll leave it on this first tab, which is just going to combine them all into a static mesh. But I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to hit Replace Source Actors. This way it will replace it in the scene. And then I'll just hit Merge Actors, and again I'll just leave it in the content browser. And so now we have our two new objects that we created, our two new static meshes, and we can see them in the game. There's the first one that was made out of brushes, and here's the second one that was made out of the primitives. Now we want to take both of these and combine them or merge them into a single static mesh. So I'll go ahead and leave it on Replace Source Actors, and I'll hit Merge, and I'll just leave it in the content browser again. And so now we have one solid object that we can move around and do anything we want with. And now the only thing that we want to pay attention to is there was only one material element for all of the brushes, and one material element for all of the basic meshes. So if we wanted to assign them different colors, it would apply to the entire body of the particular meshes that were merged. So most people just leave them like this because all you're using it for is blocking. But if you're a visual person and you want to actually see kind of a preview of the materials that would be used, we'll do that next. Okay, so back here in this example, this was just a duplicate of the one we already looked at, but here, before I merged them, I had already went through and assigned all of the materials that I wanted, and I made sure that the UVs and everything were already lined up. And so now when I merge it, just like we did with the other one, but this time it will keep all of that material data. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, so now if we take a look at this static mesh, it's very similar to the first one we created, but this one has a material slot for every single material that we had applied, and so we can go back and change those if we want. And again, the difference between the two is most people just leave it on this one here, and they're not really concerned about the color because it's just used for blocking out your map. But if you are a visual person and it does help you to kind of see what it might look like in the final product and you want to see the materials, then you can go ahead and do it this way. Okay, that was just a quick and easy way to create static meshes. I hope this helps. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in some more videos.